Hi Leo, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your April 16th through the 30th, 2018 general reading. I just want to tell everyone thank you for all of your support, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not, you know how I do things. So we like to focus on what you need to overcome in your recent past, what you need to be focused on in your current energy, and what you have to look forward to if you listen to Spirit's guidance today. So I'm noticing that there are a lot of big changes happening for Leo at the end of this month. And for a lot of you, I feel like some of it might have to do with fertility or new beginnings, okay? There might be a sense of loss for you this month, Leo, but what it really boils down to is releasing your control over the outcome and getting closer to yourself on a deeper level. So I do feel that there is a sense of depression and someone being felt like they're left out in the cold, left out in general. I get the sense that someone is not speaking up about the hurt that they are feeling, and you don't want to get in the cycle of the victim, okay? There is a bigger reason to why these things are happening into your life, in your life in general. And there might be a sense of despair, a sense of loss, not feeling that inspiring sensation. There is something better for you because the Ace of Pentacles is here. So even though you seem to have this sense of loss in general, there's something more beneficial that's brand new that's coming for you. But the Empress is here reversed, and that's why I feel like a lot of it has to do with fertility or a new beginning, and someone's gonna have to speak their truth about this as well. I'm sorry, my cards are flying all over. But with the Ace of Michael here, this is about truth or clarity. So someone needs to speak up about whatever it is that they're feeling down about. And it might be someone, wants to talk about an opportunity or something that they want to invest their time in, that they feel like they can truly move forward with and ride into victory, something that would make them feel fulfilled. But you're going to take the blindfold off. You're going to make a decision about what it is that you want to create, and there might be an offer that is turned down, which is going to cause a lot of defensive energy and possibly some heartbreak, okay? So just prepare yourself for that and understand that everything that's happening is for the absolute highest good. So in your recent past, what do you need to overcome? Well, Leo, it is time to let go of control. And it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So there's this story that's coming up to me right now that I actually just heard not that long ago. Actually, it was in Gabrielle Bernstein's book, The Universe Has Your Back. And she desperately wanted a child. She had worked really hard on her career. She had a really good relationship, and her husband wanted to create life. Well, she planned everything out down to the T, moved all of her appointments around, to basically say, I'm going to slow down, I'm going to write my book, and we're going to have a child in this time frame. Life doesn't work like that. The universe doesn't work like that. So when time kept going by and she wasn't getting what she wanted, she couldn't get pregnant. And she was trying to force something that wasn't meant to happen yet. So then, of course, she starts getting more lower on the vibrational scale, and she starts feeling really bad about herself and why she can't conceive, and it starts bringing all this negative energy in that she keeps putting things back, things that she was meant to be doing. The moment that she realized, okay, maybe I'm working against myself, and decided to release the outcome, is when everything started falling into place. So be gentle with yourself and the processes that you're going through. I do see that with the Page of Staffs here, there is a sense of passion in your past. There's something that's, I feel like some of you had a lot of opportunities that were probably laid in front of you that kind of gave you a thrill, and because you had so many things going on and you're trying to control all of that, is when you became out of balance. Okay, so it's time to narrow down certain things in your life and figure out what brings you the most inspiration, the most passion, and try to balance those instead of trying to balance too many things. Okay, now, in your current energy, and what you need to be focused on is your desires within reach. Have faith as everything is working out in your favor. And that's what I'm telling you. Like, if you try too hard to control everything down to the smallest detail, you are working against yourself and working against the universe. You have to almost look at it as you already have it. That is your reality. There is no room for failure. If things don't work out, it's because it's not meant to, or the timing's not right, whatever the case may be. But there's so many significant changes going on in your current energy because you pretty much had a bunch of major arcanas pop out. So the first one you have is solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, patience, forgiving and healing energy. So not only forgiving your situation, forgiving yourself, forgiving those around you, but finding that balance and keeping the flow of energy and love and gratitude coming through your life, okay? There is something that you're not letting fully close out, and it needs to. You have the world reversed here, and this is things not going in your favor. So it's maybe taking that forgiving, healing energy and realizing that even though this didn't go in your favor, it was for the highest good, and it's sending you into a soul-searching period, because you have to be able to shine the light on your shadow self and the darkness that you have overcome in order to be a light in this world, to shine your light on such a broad level. And this only comes through spiritual growth. It only comes through meditation. And the reason you need to do this is because you're not seeing things clearly. You need to see them from a different perspective. And, don't be afraid to be your authentic self. If you are hurt, you need to admit that you're hurt. If you feel let down or whatever the case may be, you need to admit that and then work on it so you can learn to embrace your pain and allow that love and that healing energy to take its place, okay? And with the Four of Pentacles being in reversed, this could mean that you do finally decide to embrace the change. When it's upright, it tells you that you're holding on to things, that you're not embracing change, that you need to be careful around your money. Some of you might be being frivolous with your money, and I would caution against that. But I take this more as change and what you're willing to accept into your life. But again, you keep going back and forth with the leap of faith. This is not letting a cycle close out when it needs to. The cycle needs to come in full circle. You have to believe in yourself and listen to what your heart is telling you, and remember to find joy in your life again. Now, what you have to look forward to is that there's something you need to do with research on around pregnancy. Now, the pregnancy card doesn't necessarily mean that all of you are going to get pregnant or that there's going to be a child, but it can go both ways. It's about birthing something new into creation. So whether that's what you're trying to create for yourself, if that's, your manifesting abilities, if you are thinking about getting pregnant, there's something that needs to have more research done. And it does kind of concern me because there is an air sign in your life or coming into your life that is going to throw you out of balance. And whatever this is that you need to do research on, I feel like it kind of keeps you from seeing the bigger picture, that you're so focused on it that you can't see the silver lining, and it's almost causing this severe mental energy. So you need to use your experience from your past in order to benefit you in your future. And again, being really honest about what it is, whether it's you or the person in your life. But I just feel that someone's not going to be speaking up about the inconsistencies that they're feeling, or what it is that really makes them happy and passionate. So just be very careful of that and speak your truth. Don't be afraid to tell people what it is that you really want or what really means something to you. And you also have the daughter card. So a lot of you might be really wanting a daughter, or you have a daughter in your life, someone that's younger than you. Maybe you need to get in touch with your more feminine side, your inner child, maybe. But you do have a new home. So some of you might be thinking about relocating or purchasing your first home or a new home. And there is the love life card with the spring card behind that. Like, there's a lot of new beginnings coming for you, Leo. But especially with so you have the new career and the love life with the spring card in the middle. So that means that there is something brand new that's coming full bloom between your new career and your love life. If you are single, you might meet your next partner at work or at a new something that has to do with work. So what love advice does Spirit have for you this month? And it is listen with your heart. Okay? So this says you are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. And so say that you have someone in your life, and okay, so this is a number 1 card. It's a new beginning, a fresh start, and you need to listen with a little bit of compassion. Practice compassion, okay? Turn your heart light on. You need to dig deep into your heart space this month, Leo. And remember that honesty is essential. There's a lot about truth, okay? Don't forget to let people know what you're truly feeling, good or bad. Be honest with those you love. To embrace the moment and to have that compassion, just like you want people to be compassionate for you. But this could be someone that really needs you right now, or you need someone in your life. Just depends on how it falls. But there's a lot of new beginnings happening for you, but there's a desperate need for balance. So really dig deep and do the research that you need to in order to find that balance and what it is in your life that you're trying to balance out. So that's all I have for you today, Leo. If you need a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading and this was enough for you, but you still want to support the channel, there is a donation link down below. Any amount helps. I couldn't do this without y'all. And if you haven't checked me out on Facebook, please do. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.